I'm Nathan Tannenbaum, and these are just some of the stories coming soon to a Las Vegas Review Journal near you. After Sunday's extensive coverage of the Apollo 11 mission to the moon, look to Monday's print and online RJ to mark the actual anniversary of astronaut Neil Armstrong's first steps on the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
With some ongoing debate about what he really did or did not say through that crackly 250,000-mile radio transmission 40 years ago. Elsewhere, federal prosecutors in Robert Carey's tax evasion and fraud trial have drilled into new territory, the question of whether Carey and his longtime girlfriend Danielle Klein hid taxable assets by buying shared homes in her name using falsified documents. The RJ Special Projects team reports that Thomas Brown, a local real estate agent and loan officer, testified recently about preparing false loan documents for Carey and Klein, who have 3 children and have been together for almost 20 years. A story of courage in the face of physical adversity. Monday's RJ includes the sports department's look at Palo Verde High School student Samantha Wayne, who could have asked her doctor any number of questions after being diagnosed with systemic lupus erythematosus in May 2008.
She was going to be a really good player coming up, and she had the goal to get a basketball scholarship. And then when this happened, because she was so fatigued and tired and her joints ached so bad, she didn't play for almost 6 months. And then she was determined to make her varsity high school team.
You'll want to read the whole story and check out the online video that accompanies it right after RJtv on the multimedia page, or also clickable from the multimedia section of our homepage. Elsie Kelly and Suzanne Werson, both widows of former Nevada test site workers who blame their husbands' deaths in 1992 on the men's exposure to toxic radioactive materials at the test site 65 miles northwest of Las Vegas. Well, they've been trying since 2001 to collect money under the Energy Employees Occupational Illness Compensation Program. On Monday, print and online store reports they originally hoped for $150,000, but have since lowered their expectations, with one joking they want at least $50 to buy a bottle of wine. There is much more to the story. Also, more to what we're about to tell you from Monday's Political Notebook, but that's just because we want you to check it all out for yourself. Molly Ball has learned of a reunion of Nevada Republican Senator John Ensign staffers that had been planned for Lake Tahoe, but has since been put on hold. Ball also reports that the results of an opinion poll released Sunday, mainly showing slippage of Ensign's approval numbers, also shows the slightest of improvements for embattled Nevada Governor Jim Gibbons. Read all about it. Local dentist Dr. Jeff Kenner treats kids with autism, which can be especially challenging in that line of work. There are few such dentists in town who specialize in working on autistic kids. Got a heads up, you're going to be seeing O.J. Simpson back in the news in a couple of weeks because the Nevada Supreme Court has agreed to a rare hearing in which they're going to decide whether the former football star and actor convicted of kidnapping and armed robbery in connection with a run-in with sports memorabilia dealers nearly 2 years ago should be let out of prison while his case is on appeal. The weather. The National Weather Service Sunday canceled the excessive heat warning that had been in effect since Friday because of ongoing thunderstorm threats, lowering the expected high temp below the criteria required for the warning. But don't kid yourself, it is still hot. Afternoon highs forecast were between 105 and 110, with overnight lows between 85 and 90. Now, after Monday, the chances for widely scattered isolated storms are forecast only for the surrounding high country, but with the volatility in the atmosphere, an eye on storm clouds would still be prudent, as they've been known to spill over into the Las Vegas area. For breaking news 24/7, you're at the right spot, ReviewJournal.com.